Hey, what's up guys? TBL here, coming back at you with some Call of Duty Black Ops 3 multiplayer footage. We're finally in on this, the game is finally out, and we are having so much fun with it. That's right, it has been a very interesting weekend. Spent pretty much all of my time playing Black Ops 3, still playing it right now as you guys are watching this video, as a matter of fact. And man, let me tell you guys, I am in love. Treyarch knocked it out of the park with this one. Black Ops 3 is a fantastic game, and I'm going to spend the next couple of minutes telling you guys why. You know, I figure I've had the game for a couple of days now. I might as well give you my first impressions, maybe a miniature review on at least the multiplayer aspects of it thus far. So, not really a full review just yet, just my experiences with the game thus far, you know, my first impressions. And man, is it good. Now, there's not really too much to talk about engine-wise, you know, it's pretty much the same game that it was back in the beta. You know, the game handles super smoothly. The frame rate is a crispy 60 FPS at pretty much all times from what I've seen. Which, ooh man, is a good feeling, especially considering I'm coming over from Destiny, which is capped at 30 FPS. And you know, with the previous COD games like Call of Duty Ghosts, which would be at 60 FPS sometimes, then it would dip down into the mid-40s whenever there were more than 3 people on screen. Oh, Black Ops 3 is optimized pretty well. As I'm tearing people up with that specialist ability, I am playing as the Reaper with the Scythe minigun. This thing is so good, just as good as it was in the beta. But yeah, 60 FPS, beautiful gameplay, really smooth movements. The movement system is, it's kind of like just an expanded version of Black Ops 2. A lot of people were worried that the movement system would be a little too close to Advanced Warfare, but it's actually pretty natural feeling, a bit closer to Titanfall than Advanced Warfare. Oh, and hold up, is that a UAV? None of those on my watch. I'm the fun police. For those of you guys who've been playing Black Ops 3, if every time you call in a care package or a UAV or some wraps or whatever, if it gets blown up immediately, that was me. I'm that guy. You can just call me the fun police because nobody gets a streak while I'm around. Seriously, that Black Cell rocket launcher is too good. And speaking of streaks, this is definitely a Treyarch game. If you're looking to get some kill streaks in a game mode, you gotta play everything but TDM. Because Treyarch is definitely living up to its legacy of making kill streaks nearly impossible to obtain, especially if you're in Team Deathmatch. So that's why we're rocking it out here in Kill Confirmed. I generally stick right here in KC or in some of the objective-based game modes like Domination or Hardpoint, where, well, kill streaks are mostly free in those game modes. You get so many points for playing the OBJ, which is, you know, kind of the way it should be. But I don't think it should be taking 7 kills to get a UAV in TDM. Come on, Treyarch. Throw a man a bone. Ooh, and drop that heavy weapon, sir. This is close combat. You're lucky you had your friend there to protect you. But yeah, speaking of guns, the weapons I found are all really good in this. Right now I am using that XR2 burst fire assault rifle, basically a pulse rifle for all you Destiny guys out there, and this thing is the jam. It's not quite as strong as the pre-patch M8A7 from the beta, but we all knew that was getting the nerf hammer, and this thing definitely performs. It's stable, it's got a decent fire rate, and most of the time it's a 2-burst kill if I can manage to land all the shots together. There are a couple of connection issues in the game right now. I generally notice that whenever I don't get host, it seems like I get hit markers for days while other people just insta-melt me with whatever they're using. Which is honestly about par for the course for Call of Duty. But yeah, again, the guns are great, the gameplay is smooth, and I am having a ton of fun with this game. I've even had some chances to get in some games with subs, and it's always an absolute riot. My stats aren't too great right now. It took me a little while to get back used to the game. I tell you what, it's definitely a change jumping from Destiny back to a faster paced shooter like Call of Duty or even Halo. So, you know, because I love you, I ain't gonna lie to you guys. My KD was pretty bad the first day, but I'm pushing it back towards 2.0 and above. Level-wise, I'm about level 44 right now. I'm gonna hit 55 before you know it and hit that oh so tasty first prestige, hopefully sometime either by the end of today or maybe even tomorrow. Leveling up in this game does not take long at all, especially if you're using a bunch of different weapons. Oh, which by the way, the customization and options that you get as you level up are absolutely phenomenal in this game. I do find that the kill streaks could use a little work though. The Wraith is pretty cool. It's kind of like the stealth chopper of the game, but it gets shot down way too quickly. The Cerberus is kind of an AGR derp. It just drives around in circles most of the time that I call it in. Rolling Thunder is almost completely as useless as it was in the beta. And the GI unit, I really don't know what to say about that. Of the 2 times I've called it in, one went ham and just destroyed the enemy team. The other picked a building, sat in a corner, and waited. I don't know how to call that play. I don't know what's going on with that one. Maybe he was still set to COD Ghost mode. But either way, one way or the other, the streaks are good, but they're not like Black Ops 2, Modern Warfare 2 levels of great right now. For the most part, I just stick with the lower level kill streaks. Like you guys see, my setup right here is UAV, care package, counter UAV. I just spend my time destroying enemy radars and calling in juicy care packages. As I rack up them kills with the Scythe once again. I gotta say, I really love the specialist system in this. There are a couple that are easily my favorite right now. I generally spend most of my time either playing as the Reaper with the Scythe here, the Seraph with the combat focus. That's basically hardline for those of you guys out there who are into older COD games. And it's so good when you're playing on an objective-based game mode. Maybe you pop a UAV or a counter UAV, then pop your combat focus. Boom! Instant wraps. I'm trying to get into the Spectre, which is kind of that ninja class. It can either turn invisible or it basically gets Arcblade from Destiny. And with it, you can do the old school Modern Warfare 2 style commando knife lunging. So, you know, trying those out. Of course, Rejack got the young nerf, which I still disagree with. I'm probably going to have a rant video for that coming out sometime soon. You can still self-res with the Rejack, but it completely resets your kill streaks, and I absolutely disagree with that. It was nowhere near busted, at least in my opinion. Ooh, and check out the radar here. You're going to see a little red bar pop up there. One of my favorite new perks. It's called Sixth Sense. Whenever an enemy is in extremely close proximity to you, it'll let you know that way. That perk has single-handedly saved my life and my kill streaks way more times than I can count. It's definitely good stuff. If you've got fast enough reflexes, you can make a lot of use out of it. Alright, now what else have I been doing? Oh, I finally got me some time to sit down and really dive into some zombies, and oh man, is that a ton of fun. Both the Shadows of Evil and the Giant are fantastic new additions to the Treyarch Zombies lineup. There is a ton of stuff to do in Shadows of Evil. It takes forever to pack a punch, but it's really, really fun to play. As I was trying to get ready for it, I spent like an hour and a half just in solo mode running around trying to find everything. Took me forever to find Juggernog, forever to find all of the little relic items that you have to do the rituals with to get the Pack-a-Punch machine working. But I did it. I figured my way around the city. I found Juggernog, I got the Pack-a-Punch machine working, and I'm fairly confident in my ability to not completely fail at zombies if I were ever to do a live stream. Which, who knows, might be sometime in the very near future. But for right now, I am just digging me this multiplayer mode. It is a ton of fun, and I really can't wait to jump back into it once I'm done with this commentary. But as you guys can see, I am definitely back in the Black Ops spirit. I am back on the grind. I even got my old Nintendo Wii U emblem down there in the bottom left-hand corner. Just really enjoying my time on the game and having a lot of fun, and I hope you guys are too. Be sure to let me know what you think of Call of Duty Black Ops 3 in the comment section below. And don't worry, I'm not quitting Destiny. I'm just enjoying me some good old-fashioned Call of Duty. But alright, that's pretty much it for this video, guys. We did wind up going 37-11. See, like I said, I'm starting to get the hang of this all over again. But alright, thanks so much for watching. And as always, I am the Black Link. You guys stay frosty.